Do we really need a part two?
I don't think we need a part two. I was just thinking, what am I going to talk about? I mean, Alpha is welcome back to Car Goggles, by the way. Sorry, we're right in the middle of.
We really don't really need this part
our
two.
Thought process.
I said all I need to say about Alpha. We did see a cool one downtown Glen Ellen today. We were drinking coffee downtown Glen Ellen.
Yeah.
This really cool cafe, and all the cars came by. We were critiquing, and there was a really cool Alfa Giulia Quadrifoglio with 505 horsepower, 443 pounds-foot torque. That was hot looking. It had black wheels, black exterior, and it had the clover emblems on the side.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
That's what the car. That's the name of the car. It's the clover.
Yeah.
Four-leaf clover.
Yeah, but it's like Ferrari. Not all of them have the shields. Shields are like an expensive option.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also like the Porsche crest. All these companies have like little styling flourishes that you can pay a lot of money for. That probably costs a
flair. Did you say
flair?
flourishes?
You get some flair on your car.
Flair on your car.
I think it's a problem when you don't have flair on your car. It's not
Flares?
It's not that you have to put flair on your car. I think you should want to. I love that movie. I got to see that movie again.
What movie was that?
Office Space.
Was that Office Space?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So anyway, this car had the big wheels. I don't even know if those are definitely optional wheels. The black wheels, and it was just great looking. It's
a cool looking car.
It is a cool looking car.
It needs to be a coupe though, but we get it. If you make a coupe with big horsepower, you're still limiting the amount of cars you're going to sell. Most of the people that can afford those, they have kids or whatever, where you gotta, you can't run around with the two-seater asking $80,000. You're in 911 territory, and you start to struggle sales wise. So four-door makes it more practical, just like the douchebag car, the Dodge Charger.
There's a total bro driving one today.
Yeah, so Dodge Charger should be a two-door. It's always been a two-door.
Challenger is a two-door. The Charger is
the original Dodge Charger is a two-door.
Is it?
Yes, and they made it a four-door.
Mm-hmm.
The Challenger was always a two-door as well, but the Charger, like the Dukes of Hazzard car.
Oh, that's right.
Dodge Charger,
yeah, you're right.
A two-door car, and of course, when they reintroduced this car into the market, they had to make it a four-door because they needed to sell them, and you're only going to sell X amount of coupes. So, obviously, Alfa did the same thing with their Giulia.
Guess what?
It would be a cooler car as a two-door all day.
Guess what? Guarantee you, next Charger and the next Challenger are going to be SUVs. They're going to slap that name on an SUV. Guarantee you. Because all these cars and coupes are going to just go away.
But they have Durangos.
They're going to make it a Durango Challenger edition. They're going to put...
They got the SRT deal, whatever that thing is.
Challenger is going to become a subset. So there's going to be like a Durango Challenger edition, or, don't you think?
No.
How many coupes are they going to sell?
Well, I'm saying they got to sell the four-door. For the coupe, they have the Challenger.
Yeah.
So they don't need the SUV thing. Who knows what's going to happen with that brand? That brand's kind of all over.
But we're talking about Alpha right now.
I know, but that's all they're actually Dodge. Yeah. They're all part of the same group.
Yeah.
Chrysler, Dodge. It's actually. I didn't mean to go that route, but it actually is tied into FCA, which is Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, and Dodge is part of Chrysler. But yeah, I guess we don't need part two because although I know there's a lot of things in our humongous base of fans. There's somebody out there that wants to talk more about Alpha, and you know what? Fine, send us a comment. I'll talk about it more.
Here's what I want to talk about. So we're on the website. The website's actually super intuitive. Alpha's website, even mobile website, it's fantastic. Their destination charges are $1,295.
All right.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, Tesla charges $1,000 or so, and they're coming from California.
I know, but these are 30% more. So I just think that's a lot of money. I mean, it is
a lot of money.
But here, I got to tell you this. You go on the website, you want to do a lease. It's very upfront. It actually tells you the lease factor. It's very nice, and easy to use. You can build your car. You're probably not going to build a car that they have on the lot, obviously. But it does give you lease payments, and everything's very upfront, and you have to hand it to Alfa Romeo. That's a wonderful way to do it. So that made me a fan. I like it.
Upfront pricing makes you a fan of Alfa Romeo?
Made you a fan of Tesla?
No. Upfront pricing has anything to do with the car itself. Who cares?
I like it. I like it because it makes you feel good about what you're buying.
You brought up a good point, though. I'm going to cover Tesla in the next episode and why. There's a YouTube guy. Mm-hmm. I think we're done with Alpha. Thank you, Alpha. Good luck.
Let me.
Hey, we gotta rate it. We gotta rate it.
I give it 8 clovers out of 9.
It's cars.
8 cars out of 10.
For what? Because it was past, present, and future. In case you forget.
Past. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10.
10 out of 10. They made some cool cars. They had a real Formula One team, not like this.
Your answer's better. Present, I think they're like a 7 out of 10 because I think they're kind of going into another direction, but they're doing a good job. Yeah, they really are.
I would say 7, almost an 8, because although they've kept it simple, they didn't decide to make all this crazy stuff.
They're not making any GTs, you know. Future? I think they got a good future. I think 8.
I'm gonna go back to 7 for the future only because I don't know where they're going. I have no idea. You know, they've got this SUV, which it's the kind of thing that you're gonna drive off the lot and tomorrow it's gonna be worth half the price. You know, it's like it's not really practical. It's got a big motor in it. There's no room in it after that. So what do you do with the thing?
Well, I think obviously the next thing they're gonna do is go to a mid-size SUV or a bigger SUV, or I don't know. What do you think they're going to do?
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if they get into this electric game, which everybody seems to get into or wanting to get into. Whether they can or not, who knows? But done with Alpha. Thank you, Alpha. You guys were awesome. But back to Tesla. So there was somebody on YouTube, and he went online to talk about how Tesla was, the greatest as far as not the car itself, but just their process for buying a car, purchasing a car. So that's what I want to talk about in our next episode because...
Let's do the next episode right now, like next.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
All right. All right. Shit.
So we're going to go, because we're done with Alpha. Thanks again, Alpha. I am Juan.
I'm Mark.
This is Car Goggles. If we haven't said it before, we're going to say it now. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Please follow, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Donate.
Because this goodness is only going to become gooder.
That's really well said.
I know.